Hey everyone, I'm back with a collective haul. I have a couple of things to show you from some different places, so let's get started. From the stamp market release for this month, November. Oh, man, I can't believe we're in November already. Okay, I got a stencil, which is for like a house rooftop. You can see here there's scallops, and then there's like a what do they call this? Shingle rooftop together on one stencil. And then I also got this housemaker die. Now this is actually designed to work with a A2 size card. So if you take the card base right here, this is the back of one of my cards, and then you put the rooftop, it's supposed to fit, basically on the top to look like a house, and then it's got the windows and all the other things you could dress it up for a holiday house. So that's what this die is all about. Of course, you have to use a larger envelope, like a 5x7, to put this completed card into an envelope. So I got that one, and it's pretty standard, I guess. You got windows, wreath, ribbon, and then some greenery in there, and some flowers. Looks like berries, maybe. So I got that from the stamp market. And then they also had in their release some new colors to their line. And their ink pads are a foam ink pad. So you can see here. I always get the bundle where you can get the new colors. She also has, inside of that bundle, she'll have like the cardstock that matches all the colors. So you get 24 sheets of each of the colors. So I got that. And then as part of that, I also picked up the labels. I use the labels for my paper packs. So I actually put this at the top of my paper packs so I know which color it is, because a lot of their colors are very kind of similar. And I do have a swatch card of all of them together so I can see them all together. So you can see, like, for instance, Dijon is probably somewhere in between. Let's see. Golden and Sunshine, maybe the third color. So she's, kind of filling in some gaps in her color range where she needs to do that. So, and then you've got Gumdrop, which is a green, and Blossom and Petal, which are both pinks. So, that and the refills. I always get the refills. I don't know why. I haven't yet to have had to refill any of these ink pads, but because I think because they're foam, I felt like I might need those at some point. So I went ahead and purchased them as part of it. Okay. So that's what I got from the stamp market. Let me move that off to the side so I can show you the rest of the stuff. I got some gingerbread. They're kind of like, they were kind of billed as primitive. And these are just made in China. Could I have done these myself? Yes. Do I have the time? Not necessarily. So I did purchase I think it's a lot of 4 that was off of eBay. And they've got the buttons and then the smiley face. So I was thinking I could put them in a little decor piece. And this is a bucket that I got off of Amazon. It comes in a bag of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pack of 8 galvanized buckets, and he kind of fits down in there nicely. I would of course put some greenery and stuff in there, and then I also purchased some rolling pins. These are kids rolling pins. I don't think you use them with food, but who knows? I didn't read the box because I wasn't intending on using it with food. So adding that maybe with some greenery and some other things to make it nice and festive. So both of the rolling pin and the galvanized pails are from Amazon. And then I also got a kit, which I just dropped something on the floor. Hold on one second. I also got a kit from Queen & Company. And so Thank you to my enablers. You know who you are. I won't say their names. But I was able to purchase their, hold on, their homemade holiday, I think is what it's called. Yeah, homemade holiday kit. This is the insert that comes with it. So it's a shaker kit. If you guys aren't familiar with Queen & Company, that's what they pretty much do. I'm not really that into shakers, but I like the shapes. So, of course, I had to go and purchase it. So within the kit, you get paper, you get a stamp set, you get the foam pieces that create the shaker, you know, the depth. There's a mixing bowl. There is a cookie jar with a lid, an oven, and a sheet pan, and also a piping bag. Those are all the major shaker pieces, and then you've got like cookie shapes, a little bow, and there's even utensils that are included in the kit. I think if you purchase the kit, it gives you the freebie of the utensils, like with the rolling pin, the whisk, mixing spoon, that kind of thing, and a spatula. So let me show you that. Oh, and it comes with these little pearls. So you get a couple of different colors. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. And that's what these are inside the kit. Okay. I purchased another thing from them as well. So this is a freebie they sent me, which has these little clay mint pieces in there. So that's fun. Here's the paper that's from the kit. It's got some nice bright colors, as well as some gingerbread themed papers. So you get, I think it's 4 sheets of each of the patterns, and they're double-sided. So you can choose what you want to use up. So 6 by 6, 16 styles, 24 papers, 3 sheets of each of 8 designs. So 3 sheets of each. So that's nice. And then here's the die set. So it even has some nice little places to hold sentiments. But I already showed you the sheet that has all of the different, you know, parts and pieces. So this is the oven, right? So this piece right here and this piece right here make the oven, and this is the shaker for that. So you don't have to make these into shakers, you know. It will cut that internal piece so that's free, and you can put a window in there, or you can just pop the piece right back in, or use another piece of paper if you want to do that. So I can see myself using, you know, these as shakers, but it doesn't have to be. So here's the utensils for baking. And I did just get another spatula, but it's bigger for my creative time. So you can kind of see that difference there. This will be nice if you want to use it for, like, say, gingerbread guys holding the spatula. And then here's the foam refills that are included in the kit. Here's the website. And we, some of the folks that were talking about this with me, this kit, were like, well, they had some sort of spoofing issue where somebody in China had copied their whole website. So they recommend that if you go to this website, you log in and make sure that the address is from San Diego, California, because they don't sell through other, I guess, places. You would get the kit specifically from Queen & Company. So just be careful, because, you know, you don't want your credit card information going somewhere else, or ordering something and thinking you're getting it and then not get it at all. So there's that. And then what else? I got this stamp set as part of the kit. I'm looking for a piece of paper. I had one and now I can't find it. So I can show you the stamps. All right. So here's the stamp set, and it's a bunch of different baking sayings and Christmas sayings. So we've got quite a few here. This is nice because there's you can use these on tags and cards. So that'll be fun. And then separately, I got this. This is the holiday trimmings shaker pieces. And what I would do is mix these with other things like sequins, or take a bunch of these with the same color stories for the card and mix them together with some sequins and other things like the pearls. So you get snowflakes, candy canes, peppermints in a gray color, stockings, Santa hats, peppermints in a red color, little snowmen, and there's two sets of green stars here. There they are, and then there's the pearls again. So I would definitely, to extend how many things you can make with these, mix them together. You know, that to me is more interesting when you see a shaker that's like that. All right, the other thing I got from them is this die, which is these outlines. You can see there's a ginger right there. It coordinates with this Happy Holidays paper pack. And again, you get 12 styles, 24 papers, 4 sheets of each of 6 designs. So these are your traditional Christmas colors, and I thought that would be fun to have as well. I know I have so many gingerbread papers now. I probably don't need any more, but you just can't resist. So that is what I got from Queen & Company. All right. Is that it? I'm trying to look. Oh, no. One more set of things. I recently went to Tuesday Morning, and I picked these things up from Tuesday Morning. So this one is a Sizzix Stampin' Die. It's called Dessert Treats. So if you look at this, you can see there's little tiny dies in here, and you're meant to basically make these little icons, I guess. But I thought it was cute because there's a little ginger in there. You got the wreath, cupcake, coffee cup, or hot cocoa mug, candy cane bows, this little swirly thing here, and then you get the stamp set. So maybe a little bit pricey, but I noticed, I would say the Tuesday Morning I went to had more craft stuff in their aisle than they have in the past. It's like they're bulking back up again. And it's weird because the way that they've organized it is, it's not where it used to be, where I used to look. The craft aisle is all the way in the back of my store, like where they had the clearance aisle before. So I got that stamp set and die set. And then I got this paper pad. This was in the Christmas section and not in the craft section. So $2.99, which I don't know what maybe it was $1.99 before, but this is the Cozy Noel from DCWV. I saw some other pads, but I wasn't really interested. This one has like a rose gold foil in it. And I do like this is again the traditional colors of red and green. Some others mixed in. I like that paper. So yeah, this will be fun to use as well. No gingers in it, but definitely a pad that I can probably use a lot of. So got that one. And then the other thing I got from Tuesday Morning is this American Crafts We Are Memory Keepers folio. So you guys might have seen this before. This is a 12 by 12 expandable paper storage folio, and I keep some papers, you know, next to me, single papers. So I thought it would be good to start filing them away. This was $7.99, so actually that to me was a pretty good price. Sometimes I see stuff that's just too expensive in there. Maybe they're readjusting their stuff, because I could see this going for more if they decided to, but it was $8 there. And there's the SKU number if you want to search for it. I don't know if they still update that, but definitely from this year, because it says 11/22. All right, and I got 2 of those. The last thing I got is from an eBay purchase. I've been looking for this die for a while, and because it's retired and you can't get it from Sizzix anymore, you pretty much have to look for it on the open market or the secondhand market. So gingerbread number 3. I have been looking for this one at yard sales when I go with Carla to those crafty yard sales in her area. Hey Carla, if you're watching, they never have this. So I finally found it, and it does cut the face, which, you know, it is what it is. It cuts the face. And then it puts, I think it puts the impression. Does it put the impression for the arms and the legs? There's a little bit of a die there, so. And then there's a little bow for him and a little prim heart. And you can obviously use the bow up in the hair area if you want. You don't have to make it, you know, right there in the middle or not at all. And then you can put buttons down the middle. So really, you know, you can play with this and come out with lots of different things. But here's his size. Let me see. Why is it nice to have this steel roll die? Well, you can cut corrugated cardboard with it. So this little guy is he's about 2 3/4 tall, and he is 1 7/8 wide from arm to arm. So he's really cute. So I finally got him, add him to my gingerbread stash. But like I said, he's a hard one to find. I've been looking at that one looking for him for years. So that's what I have to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed my haul, and hopefully you'll get to see some projects coming up pretty soon. I got a lot to clean up. And things have been really busy at work from the beginning of this month, and I don't think they're going to slow down any in the next couple of weeks before we head towards Christmas. I can't believe that we're already just a few weeks from Thanksgiving. But anyway, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. And thank you to my enablers. You know who you are. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.